Hello from Adventure Island. Welcome to Disneyland. We are doing something very cool today, which is checking out. There are 5 new MagicBand activations here inside Disneyland Park to celebrate 70 years of Disneyland. You have to go to 5 different locations. Some of those locations are fun and interactive, and some of those locations are going to give you commemorative park tickets. So we're going to walk around and collect those. At each of the stations, if you're collecting the park tickets, you can get 1 park ticket per day. So we're going to start here on Main Street by heading over to Main Street Cinema. The next spot we need to head is here into the Main Street Cinema, where we are going to find our first commemorative park ticket that we are going to get with our MagicBand. Right here at Main Street Cinema, this is the first 70th anniversary activation. So we're going to take our MagicBand, come and visit Tilly here at Main Street Cinema, and we're going to get a commemorative park ticket. Awesome. So I'll have some fun facts to share with you about these park tickets later, but they are double-sided. So on the front, it is celebrating 70 magic years of Disneyland, and it says magic key holder because that's the type of ticket that I use. That actually changes based on what your MagicBand is linked to, and I'll show you some other options a little bit later. And then on the back, it actually references the Sherman Brothers, and the date down here, the number 12/05/1901, that is Walt Disney's birthday. So this ticket references a lot of really awesome things to have to do with Disney, Disney history, and Disneyland itself. So this is stop number 1. There are 5 total activations, so we're going to see all of those throughout the day. Let's go find some more. Since we were in Tomorrowland, we headed over here by Autopia to find the other MagicBand activation. Now there are supposed to be 5 MagicBand activation points to celebrate 70 years. And these 5 MagicBand activation points are supposed to be in the 5 original lands. And technically there is a scanner here in Tomorrowland just across from the entrance to Autopia, but unfortunately it has not started working yet for the 70th. So I'll show you what it looks like, but nobody's really sure what this MagicBand activation is going to do yet because it has not been active since the 70th started a few days ago. So this is the MagicBand scanner, Autopia, Route 70 to celebrate 70 years. But unfortunately down here where you would scan your MagicBand says coming soon, so this is not currently working. Our next spot for the MagicBand touch points for the 70th anniversary is going to be in Fantasyland. I'm going to show you exactly how to get there because it's a little bit tricky and out of the way. And for this touch point, you do not get a commemorative ticket, but you do scan your MagicBand actually 5 different times and some little fun activations happen. So let's go and check that out and I'll show you exactly how to get there. So now that we are in Fantasyland, let's go find those 70th anniversary MagicBand touch points. So if you are already inside Fantasyland and you are walking from Peter Pan or from the carousel towards the back of the castle, you're going to want to head like you're going to exit the castle and go to Main Street, but do not go down Main Street. I will show you once we get a little bit closer, but this one's a little bit tricky to find because it's sort of off the beaten path. So once you pass this sign for Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, you're going to want to turn right. So here's the back of the castle in Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. You're going to want to turn right in this direction and head towards the sign that says this way to Frontierland. And in this tunnel just past the this way to Frontierland sign is where you're going to find those MagicBand touch points. All 5 of the MagicBand touch points here in Fantasyland. So you're going to scan your MagicBand one at a time. And it's going to open these individual windows, starting with Snow White. Now that it's dark, we should be able to see these a little bit more clearly and they light up at night. So we're going to start here with Snow White. All right, number 2, we're going to do the Tea Party. All right, number 3, this is my favorite. This is the carousel, and the carousel horse you're going to see is a very famous horse named Jingles. Pan. I said this earlier, but just a reminder, these are our 5 original park attractions that are from here inside Fantasyland. Alright, and now the last one, number 5, this is Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. I love that. You can see them so much better at night, but it's so cool to see all 5 of these MagicBand activations that were brought in for the 70th anniversary of Disneyland. So now we are in Frontierland and we're going to do some more MagicBand activations, and these ones you do get commemorative tickets. Now the thing that you need to remember here in Frontierland is that you need to scan your MagicBand at all 3 touch points. They all give you different park tickets, commemorative tickets for different Disneyland original park attractions. So we're going to go scan our MagicBand there. If you're in Frontierland and you're looking for the spot, you need to look across the street from the shooting gallery in front of the store. So here in Frontierland, you need to scan your MagicBand at all 3 touch points, and when you scan, you're going to hear the music from that attraction. You're going to get a ticket from the noise that you're hearing. So we're going to start here on the left, and we'll work our way around. And this is right outside Silver Spur Supplies, just across the street from the shooting gallery. And here in Frontierland, and at any of the places where you're going to get those commemorative tickets, you need to know that it is 1 ticket per MagicBand per day at each of these locations. So I'm only going to be able to scan my MagicBand here once, and you hear that? All aboard! This one's for the Disneyland Railroad. On the back it says Magic Key Holder, and then it also, you can hear the train going, and it again has December 5th, which is Walt Disney's birthday. So here at spot number 2, alright, so for this one, this is the Golden Horseshoe Review. Has the house rules. Make sure to follow those. And then there is one more left over here. This one's for the Mark Twain. Here on the front you can see Mark Twain, and this actually has Disneyland's birthday on it more than once. So the number up here is 71755, that's July 17th, 1955. And down here it also specifically says July 17th, which is the official date that Disneyland opened in 1955. So lots of hidden gems on these tickets. Now there is only one more original park land that we need to go to get our 5th commemorative ticket. You get a bonus point on this video if you guess what that is before I tell you. I'll give you a second to think about it. Where have we been? Where are we going? You got it? Okay. The 5th original land that we need to go to is Adventureland. And over there we are going into the Jungle Cruise Boathouse area. And this is important because what a lot of people do not know about Jungle Cruise is that when you become a Jungle Cruise skipper, you actually get sorted into one of 5 Jungle Cruise boat crews. And when you get your park ticket today, your commemorative park ticket, there are actually 5 different options that you can get. And those 5 options, whatever one you get, that is now your Jungle Cruise boat crew. Now we're going to take a close look at the lockers inside Jungle Cruise when we go to the boathouse locker area to collect our commemorative park ticket. When we're in there, I will show you the logos for all 5 Jungle Cruise boat crews that you can get assigned to when you scan your MagicBand to get your commemorative ticket. And at the very end of this video, we'll take a look at all the park tickets that we collected today throughout Disneyland and see if we can spot some more Easter eggs or some more ways that the tickets are connected to one another. Now, when you get to the entrance of Jungle Cruise, instead of getting in line for the ride, you're going to want to go to the right and head towards the boathouse lockers. This is where you're going to pick up that commemorative ticket and get assigned your boat crew. Here is the Jungle Cruise, and just over here is the MagicBand scanner. So we are here in the Jungle Cruise boathouse, and we are going to scan our MagicBand at these lockers. But I want to show you on these lockers is the logo for all 5 Jungle Cruise boat crews that you can be assigned to. There's 5571, the Pack, the Upstream Society, Aves Raris, and and the boat crashers. And they specifically told me when I was here last time that that does not mean you're allowed to crash the boat. Each of these societies has a backstory, and when you join as a Jungle Cruise skipper, you get assigned to one of these societies, and that's like your family here at Jungle Cruise when you're a skipper. So now I'm going to scan my MagicBand, and what's going to happen when I scan my MagicBand is I'm going to be given one of these 5 boat crews.
Oh, sounds like a monkey.
That's right. I am part of the pack. That's the boat crew that I was assigned to, and there are these 5 different options that you could get. Now we're going to take a very detailed look at these tickets because there's a lot of things we need to know with these tickets that you can collect at Disneyland. First of all, we're going to take a look at what the ticket can say based on what your MagicBand is linked to. So on the front of multiple tickets, it can say that you are a valued magic key holder. That is one option. But it can also say that you are a DVC member. And there is 2 more options. I have one of them here. And there's also one, if you have a regular park ticket, it will say our 70th anniversary guest, our special 70th anniversary guest. And there is one other ticket option, which is actually for Club 33. I'm not lucky enough to have a Club 33 ticket, but I do have these 3 just to give you an idea that based on what your MagicBand is linked to, what kind of park ticket, your ticket may look different. Now, I was lucky enough here at Jungle Cruise to get a hold of all 5 tickets, all 5 boat crews that you can be part of. So I will show you these one at a time. First up here, we have the Upstream Society. There's also Avis Raris. Number 3 is going to be Banana Troop 5571. So even though the logo just says 5571, the actual boat crew name is Banana Troop 5571. And that's actually really cool because if you don't know, 1955 is when Disneyland opened. 1971 is when Disney World opened their Jungle Cruise ride. So 5571 is a reference to both Disney parks on the opposite coast. Now for ticket number 4, we have the pack. And for ticket number 5 here, this is the last boat crew. It is for the Boat Crashers Union, but remember they don't actually crash the boats. That's just the name of their union. Now I'm going to show you all 5 tickets that we got front and back and point out some very cool Easter eggs. So we're going to start with the Jungle Cruise one that we were just looking at. So this is commemorative park ticket number 1. On the front has the Jungle Cruise logo. On the back has the group that you're assigned to. But some other things you want to pay attention to. 1911, from the story of Jungle Cruise, that is the year that the Jungle Navigation Company was founded. So that is a reference to Jungle Cruise. And then some other things to look at here on the back is that it has 70 years stamped on it. And they do say that you're traveling along the Mekong Maiden, which is the name of one of the Jungle Cruise boats that's here on the Jungle Cruise. And it says admit 1 for the VIP tour on the world famous Jungle Cruise. And the bottom of all of these tickets is going to have all of the original 5 parks that we went to scan our MagicBands. Even though Tomorrowland wasn't working, all 5 of those lands are still listed here on the bottom. And then over here, again, it actually has the date as the number of this ticket. This is the date that Disneyland opened. It's just a little bit backwards. It's basically the European style of a date. So it starts with 55. And then it says 550717. That stands for 1955, July 17th, the day that Disneyland opened. So lots of Easter eggs on this ticket. Now, we're gonna go and look at the other tickets, find more Easter eggs. Starting, this is the Main Street ticket that we got from Tilly. Now, on the front of this ticket, this number here is not a date regarding Disneyland. However, it is Walt Disney's birthday. So Walt Disney was born on December 5th, 1901. So his birthday is the number that is on this park ticket. It also says that this ticket is a tribute to the Sherman Brothers, who, if you don't know, did a lot of the original music for Disneyland. So when you're getting a ticket that says admit 1 to the cinema and referencing the Sherman Brothers, who you're hearing constantly while you're here inside Disneyland. And again, it has all 5 of those original lands and the 70th anniversary logo. Now, let's take a look at those 3 tickets that we got over in Frontierland across from the shooting gallery. We're going to start here with the Mark Twain. For the Mark Twain, there are lots of references to Disneyland's birthday. There are no references on the front here except for the number 70. But on the back, right away, we're gonna see here, 71755, July 17th, 1955. It's a number that we're seeing in different ways on all these park tickets. Also, July 17th is spelled out right there. So again, Disneyland's birthday. And then down here on the bottom, all 5 of those original lands that were part of Disneyland when it opened 70 years ago. Now, let's look at the Golden Horseshoe. This one does not have a lot of Easter eggs on it, but it does have some pretty funny house rules, so we'll take a look at that. No spitting, no cussing, no drinking, no gambling, no shooting, and wipe your boots. All right, one left, and our very last one that we're gonna take a look at is for the Disneyland Railroad, one of my favorite attractions here at Disneyland. This has a lot of cool references too, so let's take a look. Starting with enjoy a Grand Central Tour on the Disneyland Railroad. If you don't know, when you're riding the Disneyland Railroad, a Grand Central Tour is what it's called. You start at Main Street and go all the way back around to Main Street. You gotta go all the way around to have a Grand Central Tour. And then there are some more notes that we wanna take a look at on the back. Like here where it says December 5th, again, that is Walt Disney's birthday. And again, magic key holder. And then down here, all 5 original lands. So I hope that helps. I hope that you have a MagicBand and you're gonna come here to Disneyland and get all of these tickets and check out how awesome they are. This is such a cool, historical, fun souvenir that you can grab for free at Disneyland as long as you have a MagicBand. The only thing you need to keep note of is that you can only use these once per day per MagicBand scanner if it's issuing you a ticket. So when you go to that MagicBand scanner, I've been here several different days in a row. That's why I have multiple tickets. I've also been here with different groups of people who have been kind of trading around. But you do get 1 ticket per day at each of the MagicBand scanners. And let me know in the comments what Jungle Cruise boat crew you're a part of. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you had fun finding all these tickets with us. If you're not already, make sure to like and subscribe here at our page, Adventure Isle, for lots more theme park fun, and we will see you next time.